We are going to take you through a short video on merchandising safety procedures while working at merchandising locations. While working in the garden center, we want to make sure we have the appropriate attire, which would be a Sawyer Nursery company issued shirt, work gloves, and proper footwear. For safety reasons, we are not allowed to wear sandals, Crocs, heels, or open-toed shoes. When moving racks, look around and be aware of hazards like sloping concrete, holes in concrete, uneven surface, runaway racks, and hitting objects. Make sure you have a firm hold on the rack and a clear path before moving it. Always pull the racks, never push. This offers more control and better visibility. Always move the end of the rack with the wheels that have the swivel, and keep looking around you as you are pulling and watch for pedestrians. If it is going to tip over, don't try and use your body to catch it because you could be severely injured. Never climb on a rack. It can easily topple over on top of you. If available, keep and park them on an even, smooth surface. Report any problems to your supervisor. Racks can easily become top-heavy and tip over. We always unload a rack from the top to the bottom, and always load a rack from the bottom to top and place heavier items on the bottom. To prevent hand injuries, be sure to watch for stationary items where your hand might get caught between the rack and another object. Gloves are recommended when moving racks into or around tight areas or corrals, setting up corrals, moving prickly plants, lifting heavy or awkward objects. When offloading racks, avoid bending over and reaching for long periods of time in awkward positions that can cause back, shoulder, or arm pain. Try to stretch and switch positions frequently. Never climb over a table or display. Instead, move to the other side of the table or display if that will get you closer. To prevent cuts and bumps, avoid sharp edges on metal, wood, plastic, concrete displays, and bumping into displays or tables. Wear gloves, long pants, and watch where you walk. To prevent trip and fall, look around and be aware of where problem areas are. Try to avoid those spots. Leaves and debris on the floor can be a hazard. Plastic wrap, pieces of a pallet, styrofoam, and plant material can also be hazards. The Meyer team is responsible for general housekeeping. Employees are required to clean up their own mess. Be careful where you step. Always make sure the floor around the tables and displays are picked up and clear before working in the area. When unloading pallets, the plants could fall and cut or bruise you. Remember to remove all items stacked on top first. When using pallet jacks, make sure the wheels are not blocked by a piece of wood or any other material. Be square with the load. Use both hands and pull using the handle. Heavy loads can injure your back, so always pull the pallet jack while traveling instead of pushing. If possible, water before opening hours and after closing hours. Do not allow the hose to be laid in the middle of a walkway. Use a squeegee or a broom to remove all standing water. To avoid back injury from improper lifting, if it is above your head, use a ladder. Test the load before you lift it. Make sure the tray or the pot isn't damaged before lifting it. Slide the item close to you before picking it up. Grip the load tightly. Keep the load close to your body. Use your knees when bending. Posture is important. Don't twist or jerk. And get help if the load is too heavy. Symptoms of heat exhaustion would be headaches, dizziness, lightheadedness, weakness, fainting, moist skin, mood changes such as irritability or confusion, upset stomach, or vomiting. Symptoms of heat stroke would be dry, hot skin with no sweating, mental confusion or loss of consciousness, seizures or convulsions. Know how to recognize heat stress signs and symptoms. Avoid heat stress by blocking out direct sunlight or other heat sources, using cooling fans or air conditioning, rest regularly in a shaded or cool area, drink plenty of water, drink at least 8 ounces every 20 minutes, wear lightweight and loose-fitting clothes, avoid alcohol, caffeinated drinks, and heavy meals. All incidents and accidents are required to have a report filled out. If you have an incident or accident, please inform your supervisor, be descriptive, and take photos if possible.